Hey guys, CJ here. So today on our Studio Series talk, we're going to be talking about the new Studio Series Optimus Prime from the new Bumblebee movie. So let's roll out. Alrighty guys, so first off I want to say is that this guy is probably my favorite Studio Series Voyager right now, especially from the newer line, the newer wave. However, on mine, some tabs don't really tab in well, but I don't really have a problem with that. I love the flatbed, the flat nose truck and everything. Reminds me so much of G1. I don't like this part because it makes it look like it's angled rather than just straight. He does roll pretty well, and there's a lot of folding in this figure when it comes to transformation. I love the details and the paint applications in the front of the grill and everything nice and silver, translucent plastic in the windows. Windows are painted on the side. Nice use of the gray plastic to make those tanks. I kind of wish they were silver, but either way, I like it. Back is just folded up in there. These parts don't really close in too well. They're kind of loose a little bit, but that's all for transformation. So that's about it for vehicle mode. I do like the wheels and everything. He rolls pretty well, and let's get him started. So with him, I'm gonna take these things off first, and I'm gonna transform the legs. Now this guy is a little bit complicated to the point where I even needed the instructions to figure out how to transform him. So that folds out like that and like that. Alrighty. So then this little piece right here goes tabbed in there. Oh, and that just fell off. This piece will just fold underneath like that. This, what was this attached to? It was attached to this thing right here. How was it attached? That's the question. Like that. Yeah, I think. Yeah, like that. Alrighty. So the next thing you want to do is right here, these gray pieces, you want to just fold those out really quick. And then you can fold in the gas tanks to fill in the back of the leg. One of the gas tanks on mine does not like rotating or anything like that. Alrighty, so then next up, the feet are going to be hidden right here. They just fold up. You just want to rotate those down and around like that. So just rotate them down and flip them out like that. Then these pieces will come out. They will come and fold down. This whole piece will fold down, and then they will tab in there with some tabs that are there. Let me see if I could get them in there. Yeah. So there's these tabs right here, and then this will tab in that section right there. There's two of them. One on the top right next to the shin, and then one right here for one on top for the kneecap, and then one on top for the shin. This would go. This piece will now go in here. This will just fold up. And just like that. Ready. Hold it in. Put that in. Just like that. That will hold there. That will hold there. And there we go. So this piece will actually be held by a tab here. There's a tab right in there that's going to plug into a hole right here. And you're going to go ahead and tab that in. Come on, there we go. And there are his legs. So for his arms and his chest area, what you want to do is you're going to want to pull the whole bumper off. Then you want to take these panels, pull them off to the side. Come on. I don't have nails, so and the plastic seems a little bit cheap, so I don't want to break anything off. And then the cool thing about this is like his arms go in there kind of like the G1 figure, However, I don't have that figure. I wish I did. I know that they just re-released it, but I don't have that figure. But I like how it does have that G1 aesthetic. Then you want to go ahead and pull what part? Okay, you want to lift. No, because that's part of the arm. Part of the arm. You want to move these pieces out and around. These pieces right here, they're attached up here. You want to just pull them up and bring them back. Then fold this out, then fold these in. So these two are attached like this, so you want to pull it out that way and fold that in like that, so you have them both like this. Then go ahead and pull out his arms. Oh gosh, no, don't rotate up yet. Alrighty, pull out his arms. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out his chest, and then his head. This all rotates if it wants to rotate. No, it doesn't want to rotate. Anyway, so where am I? Okay. So then, yeah, this does rotate, doesn't it? If I remember correctly. His arms and then his legs just go folded. Fold these out this way. You bring up his legs like that. The wheels go back here. This goes back here. Okay, now I'm remembering. And sorry, I'm gonna have to cut this off a little bit, but you fold these little pieces up, and then his head is right here. His arms are right here. This does not want to rotate. So then, what did I do last time when I did this? Fold up. I'm gonna have to bust out with the instructions, guys, because I got this far and now I don't know what I'm doing. Alrighty. This would actually probably fold up. Alrighty. Give me a moment. Ah. This comes off, then that allows this to rotate. That's right. Sorry, guys. I was trying to remember. So this whole piece is a head that goes connected right here to hide in transformation. This piece comes off like that, so you have a loose head, which allows this piece, this whole piece where his chest is, to rotate just right here on this hinge. Rotate that forward. So the whole top part rotates. This goes back. The chest opens up, and then you place his head right in here, and then you close the chest. Now the chest will tab into these two little pieces right here in this gray piece. And then, yeah, just like that. So pretty much he's facing like that, so you have to twist the top part for him to be facing correctly. Then in the back, you want to place the wheels in, and then you could place those things over the wheels. So it's like this. Just want to fold these in, bring this top part, fold that back, just like that. I don't think it tabs in anywhere. It just, no, yeah, it does. So these two slots right here where the grill section is going to tab into these two little tabs right here. However, I don't know if it holds in there well. Yeah, it does. There we go. Just move that back. Then you have his legs, which you want to just kind of fix up. Then these pieces right here, they tab into this section right here. Then you just rotate his arms just around like that. These go down, tab that there, rotate here. And there you go. Optimus Prime is now in his robot mode. Took me a while, I know, but had to figure something out, right? So this guy, I love this guy in robot mode. Um, just an amazing figure in robot mode. Um, there we go. Actually, the feet just need to be pushed up a little bit. Like, see this piece back here? You gotta rotate this piece right here all the way up, so that way his feet have a little bit more stability rather than being all out like that. They need to be folded in there like that. So after fiddling with him for a while, there he is. There we have him. On mine, however, I think one of his joints is loose. That's kind of, it sucks, but I love the posability in this guy. This guy, his posability is amazing. You probably get him some like really cool poses and everything. As you can see, his knee bends all the way back like that, and back like that, forward like that, bends at the knee. He also has a swivel joint up here. It moves as well, so you get like the swivel and that movement as well. His arms do rotate, I believe 360. Just it's kind of hindered by some of the panels here. Arm bends at the elbow, goes like that. Rotation at the wrists, which is pretty cool. You could get him to go that high, and then that's about it. So posability on this guy is really good. Probably one of my favorite features on this figure too. The details on this figure are just amazing. I love that head sculpt. That head sculpt is just amazing and just really reminds me of that Bumblebee figure, that Bumblebee Optimus Prime from the movie. Really good figure, really good details in there. Kind of do wish this was painted like a gray or something like that. I mean, you could go ahead and paint it. I like keeping my figures original the way that I got them. Not really a fan of customizing, even though I used to when I was a kid. Come on, focus. There we go. I love the details on this figure. This guy is just amazing. I love the head sculpt, and honestly, if this is what the designs end up being like, they keep them like this, like the boxy. I'm not gonna complain. I love this guy. This guy does remind me of G1 Optimus Prime, just remastered in a modern time. Same thing with Bumblebee. I do like the Bumblebee head sculpt from the Bayverse, and that's why I didn't really complain too much when he had this same head sculpt in the Bumblebee movie. I love the G1 aesthetic figures. If Bumblebee goes back to being a Beetle, that would be pretty cool too. I do like the Camaro. Camaros are my favorite car. So I wouldn't mind having a Bumblebee stay like that, or even getting more like G1 Aesthetic Studio Series figures. I do want Wheeljack and all that as well. So keep it coming. Keep it coming, Hasbro. I like this guy. This guy is probably one of my favorites. So keep them coming. No, yeah. Other than that, I'll show some details. I'll bring in his blaster so that way I could show you guys. I actually forgot that, so let me go get that really quick. I actually had my Studio Series Optimus Prime, the 33 or 32, holding it. So give that back to this Optimus Prime. I love this blaster though. This blaster does remind me of that gun that he used. Sorry, I was running out of my thoughts. That gun that he uses, his ion blaster in the Bumblebee movie. I really loved that scene where he just comes and he just jumps and he's like in the air for a bit and then he shoots. Oh man, just reminded me of that 1980s cartoon movie. Just an amazing job overall with Travis Knight, and that movie just reminds me so much of that gun from the original cartoon and everything. Man, I just love this figure. This figure is just amazing. I do recommend this figure if any of you guys are looking for it. So I'm going to go ahead and do some size comparisons. Alrighty, guys. So here he is right next to the Studio Series Optimus Prime 32. right next to each other, you guys could tell that this Optimus Prime is just a smudge bigger than this one. Bulky wise, and I think this one actually sits a little bit shorter, if I'm not mistaken. Let me go ahead and bring them off to the side, have them stand off. They're about the same size, which is really good. So I'll bring in Bumblebee right here. And you can see that this scale kind of fits pretty well, especially with Bumblebee being that size at the end of the movie. Then we go ahead and bring in Shatter. And I feel like the scale does work pretty good because these two are about in scale, and then we never really got to see Shatter right next to Optimus Prime, but I feel that's how the scale should fit. And then we go ahead and get these guys out of the way, and then we'll bring in his Wavemate Rampage. Move that Optimus Prime that way. And his Wavemate Rampage. Which we will probably never ever get to see these two characters in the same screen. But it probably would fit well. I don't remember seeing Rampage next to Optimus Prime in either of the movies. So I think this scale should fit well as well. So overall, I love this figure. Love all the paint apps. Do wish it had a little bit more. Love the posability and love all the details in this guy. Now, if you guys are hunting for him, I suggest going and hunt right now at Targets or even Walmart. I found this guy at Walmart. My Walmart had a whole bunch. If you guys are really looking for this figure, go hunt. Enjoy the hunt, because the hunt is always fun because you never know what you're going to find. Alrighty, guys. I wish you guys the best of luck hunting for this guy. And I hope you guys have a really good day. For those of you who watch my videos, I want to say thank you guys. You guys are a lot. You guys mean a lot. And I hope you guys have a great day. Okay, guys? If you guys feel like I deserved it, leave a like, comment, subscribe. You guys, again, mean the most to me. I hope you guys have a great day, and again, happy hunting.